Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Good effort from distance. Wonderful from Del Piero. He's got himself an absolute peach. And France are in front. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, this could well be defining when...
Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Now it's Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Conte! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. India are looking to go forward now. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Azar. Almost half an hour in now. Conte. Now it's Del Piero. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff. Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Now it's has a shot! We've got 5 minutes till half-time. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cruyff. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's been cut out, well played. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Great vision, picked out brilliantly. I think that's offside, yes it is. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. Gently done. Azar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Del Piero. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Del Piero. Goes for goal! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
France choosing to make the first change. Oh, terrible pass. Shevchenko knocks it into space. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Maradona. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rafael Leao! He will be livid with himself. Beckham. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. Adams. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nakata. Now, can they get him away? And that has been cut short. And a shot! And with that, the final whistle. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makelele was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins, fewest goals conceded, and most clean sheets.
I was just delighted he managed to get the goal he so deserved, Peter, the week after the title was decided. He certainly made the home crowd wait, as it was pretty much the last kick of the game.
He actually missed from the spot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was able to find the rebound and bury it in the back of the net. You know, after all he did for the club, surely he deserved that little bit of luck.
Of course he did. The ball goes in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Gerrard. Makalele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan picks it up out wide. And he's cut it out. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Here's big chance! Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner. They're first. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. And Koundé. Bergkamp. Looking for the run. Gerrard providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose here. Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Makalele. And it's Koundé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Messi, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal! It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. India have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Hazard. And a shot! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Simplicity itself.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Van Dijk. Now it's Forlan. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the keeper's got it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Out towards the flank. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. He gets big! And that could come back to haunt them.
Fernando Torres was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread neatly. Torres gets into a good position. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a promising position. Vinicius Junior.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. That is well. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
India have their third corner. They've played it short. And this is Beckham. And Beckham! The whistle has gone and it is all over. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got with
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
He's found a way through. And he's let fly. Missed by a fraction. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Beckham. And back to the keeper. Khan clears. Neither side yet able to find the net. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition...
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marked.
Applies the finish! Taken back almost. In he goes again! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking tidy in possession here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nedved goes short.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Brazil have their second corner now. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get... Great chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've
shot a goal! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine, takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Batistuta. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that was very necessary. Azar. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Shevchenko! And another try! They've done it! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out to the left it goes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out for a throw. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. India on the spot for parity. Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Big chance! No mistake! Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beraldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Shevchenko. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Truly superb. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here.
Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicely spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. Beckham. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. To Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckham. And it's Guardiola. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Guardiola, the man we've all come to watch. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Olise. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, sweet feet. And Torres! They just took too long getting forward.
Fernando Torres simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And he's on his way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, cracking ball. Baresi gets it clear. Otto picks it up out wide. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Takes a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly. And it's Serginho. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Olise, looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, he's had it taken off him. And he's in on goal! Hazard! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So here comes a substitution. Messi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Hazard fires it in, shapes to shoot! It's there! That was easy, almost too easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Fernando Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a...
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now the cross. Cleared away. Costa Curta clears it away.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Messi is the team's great visionary. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day. But alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India never really got into this.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence.
Decent chance! It's in! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the first significant moment. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Gullit. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Drilled it, and he shoots! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Plenty to aim at here. They're urging him to... He's had a shot! No mistake! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Haaland. Martinelli receives it in a wide position, looking for the run. Simons. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. And it's Gullit. Beckham. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. He's on chance! Sticks it away! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game.
And we've reached half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
India lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out to the right. Now it's Beckham. Vardiol. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Beckham. "60 minutes played. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Marquinhos gets it clear. India have it back and can go again. Khan. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Shevchenko! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Distributed tidily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! India have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Beckham. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Pull it. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. Oh, good take. Shevchenko! Xavi Simons. And it's Hullet. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And a chance! And that is the last effort of the game. India have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin.